Hi, this is Kevin, and I'm a strategist at Cubicle Fugitive. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the expertise and team management module, specifically how to create an office location within the Sitefinity CMS. To begin, here's a look at a team member's bio page, and you can see here two office locations associated with Donata. Within Sitefinity, you can set up multiple locations and then relate team members to them. So you could potentially have your team member list sortable or filterable by office locations. So let's set up a new location and then associate a team member with it. To access offices, we're going to go into Sitefinity, and from the dashboard, we're going to look under content, and then under expertise and team management, you'll find offices. And if I click on that, it's going to bring up a list of current office locations loaded within our CMS. There you see the two. So to create a new office, we're going to click the Create an Office button, and this will bring up the office dialog or input form for the new office. First, we will title this office. So I'm going to call this one new office location. And then we could set a subtitle. Don't have to here. You just want to be consistent with how you've entered other offices before. So custom sort order would control the placement of this office location in a list with other office locations. So perhaps on your contact page, you list all of your offices. If it was it would order them from lowest to highest, whatever values are entered in this field, a number value. So you'd want to know what value is here in your other office locations to effectively use this field. So I'm going to enter 900 in here at the moment, a very high number, to try to ensure that this is listed after the other two locations you saw on Donata's page a moment ago. Under main content, this could be a description of the office location, perhaps its hours of operations, or a description of the services offered out of this location. Um, Again, this is just a matter of being consistent across the board on all your other locations. And I know that I don't have anything here on my others, so I'm going to skip that spot for the moment. Next comes the actual office details. First, an office email. So I'm gonna type here new office at company.com, and then a toll-free number. So I'm going to enter in a number here. Four. So I use dots. I know that currently I'm using dots on my other phone numbers on my demo site. So again, you would just want to be consistent in how you format your phone numbers. For the local number, I'll just do the same but a different area code. And for the fax number, I'll enter in a slightly different number. Next is the formatted address. And this is how it will actually display. So if I go back to the Natus page here, I'm going to actually copy one office location, paste it here. I'm going to get rid of the dot. And now I'm just going to change this. So I'm going to call this new office. And I'm going to make the address 567 New Street. And I'll remove a suite. And I'm just going to put Hamilton on this one instead of Toronto. And I'll change the postal code to something else as well. So that's how the office will display. Next, we actually enter in the actual country, province or state, city, and postal code. This will just help. And then we actually put the street number. This is just, this is how it'll display, but this is the actual address for linking or using a geo-tracking type service, etc. We then could associate an image with this office or a graphic. Perhaps there's a specific logo used for your different office locations. You could even relate a document to it. I'm just going to skip over here because I know I'm not using that on my other office locations. So now we also have the ability to control this office addresses search engine optimization. And again, an optional field, and I'm going to skip it at the moment. So now I could save as draft, and that's going to give me the ability to preview this office location, or I could hit publish and make it live. Now I don't have a contact page on my demo site, so I can't show you all three locations there in one order. But what I could do is I could show it to you. I'm going to scroll back to my homepage, and I'm going to scroll down to my footer. And there you see three offices now, test office 1, test office 2, and there's the new office location I just entered. But now I'm also going to show you how you could associate this office location with a specific employee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into Sitefinity, and I've published that. I'm going to exit the office location, and I'm going to go to content, and I'm going to go to team, and I'm going to pick a team member to associate with this office. So let's say Alba is going to be working out of this new office location. I open her bio up, and I'm going to scroll down to contact details, and there you see she's currently listed as test office 1. So if I click this plus sign, there you see under recent, there's the new office and test office 2. If I hit show all offices, you see the list of all three. I'm going to click the checkbox next to the new office, and there you see both are now associated. I'm going to hit publish on this and go back to my homepage demo site, and let's open up Alba's profile here. I'm just going to refresh, and there you see now there's two office locations on Alba's profile. I'm going to go back to her profile here in Sitefinity, and I'm going to hover over these locations, and I'm actually going to hit this X and remove the office 1. So only the new office is there. I'm going to hit publish again. Let's go back to Alba's profile and refresh. And there you see now only the new office is there. Let's remove that first association. So there you have it. That is how we create an office or location, and that is how we associate team members with them. And you can see how you could have you could sort your team members to different locations, and potentially back on the actual list page here, you might have an option to filter by location if your company has multiple offices across the country or province. That's how that would work.